In Louisville, Kentucky, they love thoroughbreds who know how to run down the stretch and get to the wire first, and certainly they've seen plenty of them here. From Johnny Unitas to Lamar Jackson, today the Louisville Cardinals will try to live up to that legacy. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Cardinals offense will get the first swing of the game. It's a basketball state. There's no question about that. But when they square off for the Governor's Cup, oh, football is big time.
Oh, it's so beautiful, too. And usually interconference rivalry game, too. It means a lot to these fans, and the bragging rights are rich.
Yeah, you're right, guys. It's not just horse racing in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. They play a big-time football game here as well. I've actually called this game before. These fans get hyped.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass, it's Shuck. Feeling some heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. The number one job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my number one job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got an open man. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Cardinals look to keep this drive humming. Brown has it. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. They'll throw it on 1st down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Setting up the screen. Oh, what a move! They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Back to throw, it's Shuck. Gets it out fast. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The inside handoff. Keeps those legs churning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
First down here for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to move it through the air. Coming after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. They want to just keep throwing it. Quickly complete. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll throw it on first down. And they got him for the sack.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Looking downfield, it's Vandergriff. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third down, going up top. Throwing right. Makes a connection. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, all the tradition and bad blood between these programs, it's all kind of come to a boil today in a spirited first half in the fight for the Governor's Cup. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this fight between Louisville and Kentucky plays out.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. There's certainly room for improvement after that scoreless first-half stalemate.
Yeah, we've set offense back 30 years in that first half, but we've got a whole new half to play here. So why not come out on this first drive, make a statement, and finally get us back into the age of contemporary college football?
You sound very discouraged as I sound encouraged. That's great defense. Phenomenal defense in the first half. Who doesn't love a 0-0 halftime game?
This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Now they'll run the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Vandergriff. Going downfield for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Gets it out of there for the first time today, and didn't see much of him in that loss a week ago. Called on just once. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. The Cardinals will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The offense set for a first down play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. All defense so far, nobody giving an inch. And how long has it been since you've seen a scoreless game through 3 periods? This game has the look of one that if anybody can put any type of score on the board, they'll probably go home with a W as we start the fourth quarter. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Looking for a man, it's Vandergrift. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabs it in the middle. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. On the ground with the counter. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ballgame. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Trying to get to it. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll give it to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Trying the left side. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good. The game winner.
That makes the score Kentucky 3, Louisville 0.
They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right. And I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
So that's going to do it for